Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome to Friday morning and coffee with the pastor. I saw something the other day, and here's what I saw. It was a quote, and the quote is this: Be that someone that you needed when you were a child. Growing up, hopefully you had a wonderful childhood. Hopefully, you had a positive home life and everything was just great. But there are some people, and maybe there are a lot of people today watching that didn't have a great childhood, that things were rough at home growing up. And there were so many needs you had. Maybe it was needs for affection or just a kind word. Maybe you had a need growing up of food on the table, and the list goes on and on of all the things that you might have needed whenever you were growing up and didn't have. Well, today, as an adult, you can make an effort to provide, to become, to supply what you needed as a child. You can become that person who makes sure those around you get exactly what you didn't have growing up as a child. So looking back upon your childhood this Friday, and you're thinking, I needed that, I didn't get that because of circumstances or resources, or maybe it just wasn't in the cards for you to get what you felt like you needed. But now that you're all grown up, now that you're an adult, there are some things you can do. There's some things you can do. Now you have some resources. You have some abilities. You have some gifts. There are some things you can do now to take care of those people that you're in charge of, to take care of those people that look up to you, to take care of the needs of those who are in need. No, I'm not talking about making people rich. I'm not talking about buying new cars for people and houses and a new wardrobe. I'm just simply saying there are some things, probably small things, or in the context of comparing it to a new car or a new house, there are some things, smaller things, that you can provide. Maybe it's just an encouraging word. Maybe it's giving your grandchild a hug, telling them, you love them. Maybe it's providing for them a nice meal where before, you and your family were just barely surviving. You were just barely eating. And so now you can take care of and do things for people that you had a need of whenever you were a child. God has blessed you. God has kept you. God has allowed you to live this long. And you know what? Life in itself is a blessing. Just being able to breathe today and get up and have a desire to live for God, that is a huge, huge blessing. So the bottom line is this: if you've been blessed, consider, especially during this season, of blessing others, of being kind to others, of being a positive light in other people's life. Because right now there's a lot of lonely people out there. There really are. We can be surrounded by all kind of people. We can be in a crowd, but still we can be lonely. Lonely people out there, hurting people, people that don't know which way is up or down, but you can make a difference in their life. You can do, by being led by the Spirit of God, you can do some things that will change people's lives for the better. Again, it doesn't have to be big things, but just small things along the way. Things that you needed as a child growing up that you didn't have. Today, you can make a difference in somebody's life. I encourage you to do that. And the more you reach out to other people, the more you do for other people, guess what? You also are going to feel better yourself. And you open up the door for more blessings in your own life by blessing others. Thanks for watching Coffee with the Pastor today. Hope you have a great day and a great weekend.